Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another Sarcasm City Sports Q&A. For those that haven't seen the Sarcasm City Sports Q&As before, you lot in the comments run the show. You lot run the show in the comments. You get to ask us any sporting question, past or present. So it can be football, it can be basketball, it can be boxing, UFC, NFL, whatever you want to ask. Feel free to get your questions in, people. Big up to everyone who's just joined from the raid from Lewis's channel on Shameless FC. Shout out to my guy Lewis every single time. There's over 70 of you lot locked in, which is big. Let's bump up the likes. Let's go. We'll go 30 likes. Let's hit the like button as soon as you land. Let's do so, people. Let's bump up the likes. Let's get us to 30 likes. Subscribe if you're new as well. We're looking for 5 new subscribers. I know there's at least 5 of you lot who haven't subscribed to Sarcasm City TV. We're trying to get to 5,415. And as you can see from the title, a lot has gone on today. Manchester United Carabao Cup winners. So United end the trophy drought. Ten Hag's first trophy at the first time of asking. So we'll be talking about that. Chelsea losing 2-0 away at Spurs. So Graham Potter under even more pressure now. Taza is in the building. Jez is in the building. What are you telling me?
Hey, what we saying, man? Like, what we saying, homies? What we saying, man? Like, it's a good day of football, man.
Champions, ole, ole, ole. Oh my God, bro, we actually did it, fellas.
Yes,
we actually did it.
Talk about it, fam. The floor is yours. Talk about it.
I am relieved, elated, happy, beyond imagination that we finally freaking won our trophy. 1 down, 3 to go, as the manager said. Hopefully, but bro, it feels great, man. It feels great. We finally did it. No more 2017 jokes. Eric Ten Hag 1 for 1 in the finals. It's just, like, this was a huge week for us. We said it, like, how big this was. Yes. We could have come out of it 0-2 or even 1-1. We actually went 2-0, which is huge. Like, it's. I said after the Barca game, the way we won it, I don't think, I thought that was gonna be another factor for us, pushing forward and competing for the highest honors, and so we did. And I think first half we battered them. Second half it was kind of sloppy, and we were playing for the win. As Mourinho says, I don't go into finals to play. I play to win, man. So we won that shit. Now it's on to even more trophies. 1 down, in my opinion. 2 to go.
And that's
get that Epic Cup and get that Europa League, man.
Which could make it an almost perfect season if you win 3 out of 4 trophies, which I would have never even dreamt of. If someone would have said what's the most you can win trophies, I would have said 1. Definitely. I would have said 2 out of push with the most favorable draw. But we spoke on Murtaza spoke on it there in regards to the week Manchester United had and how important it was, and how it could have been a week from disaster. It legit could have been out of Europe and get beat by Newcastle in the Carabao Cup, and then it's a whole different conversation. And again, salute to Ten Hag. Salute to the players. I'm going to bring in someone who is probably the happiest Manchester United fan on the planet right now. My guy Jeremiah's in the building. Yes, Jeremiah. What are you telling me, man? You good?
Let's go, Jeremiah.
What are you telling me? You good? Yo, can't hear you, fam.
Yeah,
can't hear you.
Yeah, no stress, man. It's all good. This guy came fresh with the shades and the
United kids.
Now you've gone on mute. So I don't know what's going on. Yeah, there's no mic, fam. There's no mic. Maybe take out the headphones.
Take the headphones or check your settings.
Yeah, check the settings. While he does that, a lot of people in the building as well. Ahmed is here, Peter's here, Surf is here as well. So we got, what I'm saying?
Can I say something?
Gang in the building. Yeah, go on, Jess. Floor's yours.
No, that's actually something which someone else from Tarsus just what he was saying in terms of how this, and I said something as well. How maybe Man United when Man United lost to Barcelona would affect maybe the final, but I think you see it today, like the confidence in the first half, like it just didn't feel like Newcastle was going to do anything today. To be honest, I
Yep.
turned the game over 2-0 because I knew the game was over by then. In my opinion, I didn't feel like they were actually going to score, which they didn't do as well. And I mean, Coach Khan said it perfectly, like today as well on the show that they had today after the game. How what was it again? He said something along those lines of how obviously United fans should be happy of winning the trophy, be happy for like the next 2-3 weeks, but then go back to competing for the other trophies because the season is not over technically. It's not over. It shouldn't be. This Carabao Cup shouldn't be looked at as the only trophy that United can win. And it's like, okay, let's only just dwell about this for the next years and be like, oh, it's the only trophy we care about. Like, United can really do something this season, and the focus is all about Den Haag just making sure these guys stay focused now, because this season can go even better than it is already. When you think about it, when you actually think about that, United beginning of the season, let's be honest, nobody had them winning a trophy. Maybe top 4 at most. I mean, some people didn't even have them top 4. Me personally, I had United top 4. But now it's crazy what Ten Hag has done, and like you have
such a short space of time. I agree. Yeah.
You have to give him a lot of credit from like it's a guy that
like Carefree Lewis G in the building as well. Yeah, go on.
I do up to Chelsea at the moment is not looking good for it, but just later on.
Man, fuck you.
Hey, this is what the Chelsea fans said to Potter about. Nah, man, what I was trying to say is that
Jeremiah's still the same, man. Still the same. What I was saying, I don't know.
Turn off your laptop. And
then maybe try with your phone, or if you're on your phone, try with your laptop. But before you carry on, there's just under 90 of you lot locked in. We're even at 30 likes. Let's get up. Let's go 40 likes, people. Come on, man. Let's bump that up. Let's go 40 likes. There's over 85 of you lot in here. I'm only asking for 40 likes. Hit the like button as soon as you land, because you're clearly enjoying the stream. Again, share this across all the socials as well. You're active on, and subscribe to the channel. We're only looking for 5 new subs. There's over 85 of you lot locked in. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and get your questions in. Of course, if you are a member, I will get to your question straight away as well. That is one of the perks of the membership. Link for the membership is in the pinned comment. And of course, as well, if you super chat, I'll get straight to your comments as well. Let's see, is everyone just running banter, running jokes? You know what I'm saying? I see you. Paul says, Flawless, just need Ahmed to talk more bad on you. It seems to help us. Yeah, it's serious. It does. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if he'll learn his lessons. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if he'll learn his lesson.
Just to finish off quickly.
Go ahead, Jess.
Now, just to finish off quickly, all I gotta say is, man, I remember the jokes when they were saying Eric 10 days, 10 months and shit.
Eric 10 months, mate.
Hey, and no, you want more jokes in Tottenham, man. Like, constant. Like I said, it's not always about having the best players available. It's about how you get the team and get them coached, man. And when I say this about Conte, people call me crazy, but it's what it is, man. I just had to put the Conte stats out there real quick. Sorry.
To Westbrook is goated. Who says, why is no one talking about Bruno's awful performance in the final? Because we won the game.
We won the final.
That's why.
We won trophy. That's why.
I know you guys are not used to this. It's been like 5 years, but like you don't talk about people's awful performances
when you win
the final immediately after the final.
Exactly.
We defended Timo Werner the summer after the UCL final when he tried to sell us down the river the whole tournament. Like, you don't do that in the immediate aftermath of winning something. Nobody cares.
Yeah, and that's legit what it is.
If you guys can't all unite and be fucking happy you actually won something for the first time in 6 games, if you have to be so miserable that you're going to analyze somebody dropping a stinker, which, like, who cares? You won. That's not what people do. That's not what football ever should devolve into.
Facts.
I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, what about this performance? Oh, they didn't draw the offside lines. I'm not a miserable, insecure bitch. I don't care about that stuff. You guys
talk about Bruno Fernandes, Ian, not Bruno G. Go on, carry on.
Like, you guys should, you should like. It just doesn't matter.
Yeah. And legit, like, that's what it is. Go on. Who said something? Go on.
Bro, you guys won. Be happy.
Yes, and that's where I was at. This is why I wasn't debating with anyone when people are talking, oh, it's just a Mickey Mouse Cup, energy drink cup. I don't care. I'm enjoying seeing my team lift the trophy. That's where I'm at. That's all I care about was winning, because if we had lost, it wouldn't have just been a Mickey Mouse Cup or an energy drink cup then, and it wouldn't have not mattered. I'm saying it would be bouncing just 86 people in there. How'd we have lost to be 286? That's what would have happened. I'm saying I was here after we lost the Europa League final. So it's about winning. Yes, did Bruno Fernandes play well? No. Do I care about that at this moment in time? No. Do I care? Will I care about it when I do the Man United? Well, technically today now. I don't care. I'm just enjoying wins. I'm enjoying wins. I'm enjoying good performances. I'm enjoying great results. That's what it is. Go on,
No,
man.
also, that's just a normal Bruno Fernandes performance. I don't know why people are so surprised. This is how he plays every single time. 90% of the time, this is what he puts up. So I don't know if people are just realizing it now because the stakes are so high. But this is just like, I wasn't even that mad today at Bruno. It's just a regular Bruno performance. But enough of the negative stuff.
Yeah, because we won. And to Marcel, who says, "What's the word? You man enjoying that 10-point trophy?" Yes, enjoying it. You man forgot what it felt like to win a trophy. That's how far the mighty United have fallen. Yes, because we haven't won a trophy in 6 years. So this comment here,
Football Club had an open top bus parade for winning two trophies.
I ain't getting into all that. I'm saying you're spot on, Marcel. This is right. We have fallen. This is why we haven't won a trophy in 6 years. And nobody should be. Ian, you've wrote that twice. Nobody should be getting attacked. Any fans who are getting attacked, it's like nobody should be physically attacking any fan, whether that's United to Newcastle or Newcastle to United or at any game. That should not be happening. No, it shouldn't be. Absolutely not. Time to Shine says got the job done without playing well. It is what it is. Absolutely. Absolutely is what it is. Z, I don't even know what you responded to. Oh, Z, I'm not even here. No, we're not even doing this. No, we're not arguing about.
Hey, we know what this is the fun. This is the funny thing.
Bro, let's not.
No, we're not doing it. You man just want to be miserable. We're not doing
you know what? It's the funny. The funny thing is as well is like somebody in the future that I was in was saying like United haven't played the final well, but then I was like, but doesn't matter because there's the thing. You can play the shittiest final ever. If
you continue, one sec, Ian. That's why I said nobody should be being attacked. Nobody, you know what I'm saying, should be being attacked. Out like, regardless of age, regardless of race, regardless of anything. No football fan should attack another football fan. That should not happen over football. Never. Go on, Jez.
I was just saying that, like, I don't know why people think you have to play the hardest teams and the prettiest football to win trophies. Like, sometimes it's fine to play 20%. It's fine having 20% possession, like, in a game, but you still win the final. Do you care?
Look at United's last 4 cup wins. Look at
I
that.
don't even know what they are.
Wait, what'd you say? Repeat that?
Look at their
the
last
United 4 cup wins.
Look at their last 4 cup wins. Today, bit of terrorism, right? But like, are you going to play an open, expansive football match using a high line when you're 2-0 up in a cup final? No. Niggas ain't going to do that, right? Mourinho,
keep going,
one of the worst Europa League finals I've ever watched. I won against Ajax. Horrible watch, but they won. It doesn't matter. Carabao Cup against Southampton. United were not like the more expansive, more proactive, better team kind of shit. Southampton pammed them the whole second half when it was 2-2, and Ibrahimovic popped up and won the game. It happens. The FA Cup against Palace under Van Gaal, his last game. United did go down to 10, but it's not like there was beautiful football in that match either. Like, you guys got to stop pretending like you care about the style of football when there's actual silverware on the line.
100.
Got to stop pretending like that is a prerequisite. Not a single soul that supports Chelsea cares about the method of winning the 2012 Champions League. No one cares that we were probably second best in all of the ties we played over 180 minutes. The fact is, we won. We don't care, Chief. No one cares. Finals are not to play. Finals are to win.
100%.
Style points. Those style points aren't going to convert silver medals into gold ones. Okay? It is what it is. Funnily enough, I think we played best out of our 3 UCL finals we played. I think we actually played best in the one that we lost. But we lost. So it is what it is. You wipe it from your memory and you go again. Like, guys, you got to stop analyzing individual performances in the aftermath of winning a trophy for the first time in 6 years.
Absolutely.
If you can't be happy, then I don't think you're like in football for the right reasons. I suggest you just find something else to do.
Yeah.
It's not the day for that shit. It shouldn't be.
No. But again, Yeah, go on, Taza. Go on, say what he's gonna say.
I was just gonna say, moving on from this, Jess said that it's not just about this; it's about winning more trophies, and that seems from the top, bro. Look at Ten Hag. It was a funny clip in the post-match press conference. He walked into the press conference with the trophy, and then as he was leaving it, he forgot it there, and then he just He was walking away, and I was like, "Oh, Eric, the cup." He's like, "Oh, I could just leave it here. We're gonna win another one." Like, this is the mentality this guy has, and he said we want to win every single cup we're in, and this is the mentality we want to restore. And when the guy at the top is thinking like that, and you can see clearly that all the players are buying into what he is trying to implement, then I do expect more trophies. And we have won one, which is amazing, but I'll go as far as to say I'll almost be disappointed if we don't win another, because I think we're that good. I think we're that good, and I think we can truly beat like anyone else in the competitions that we're in, because I do not fear. Apart from Real Madrid and Napoli, they're not in the competition in the two competitions we're competing in. If it's not them two, I don't fear anyone, bro. We could beat anyone.
And big up to Mophead, who's been a member for 1 month because it's popped up. So salute to you. Who said we win everything by 2026. It's different this time. Love to hear that. Yo, there's over 100 of you lot locked in. We're at 37 likes. Bump that up to 50 likes. As soon as you land, hit the like button. What is going on, man? This conversion rate is not it. You know what I'm saying? And that it is not it whatsoever. I was gonna make that, but I thought, yo, that's talk about kicking them when they're down.
Hey, Victor, I saw the comment yesterday in the show comment. You said a big up A1 except just hope that.
Yeah. I'm right. Yeah.
Hope.
So yeah, on that, like, yeah, in regards to it, I know we spoke on it, but yeah, finals, like, look at Manchester United's Champions League wins, modern ones. We didn't play well in either final. I watched them both. The one against Bayern Munich in '99, I tell you right now, Bayern Munich should have been out of sight. They scored. I think they hit the woodwork at least 3 times. And we were awful. The one in 08 was against a very good Chelsea side, and it went to penalties. We won that because John Terry slipped. That's what happened, because Van der Sar went the other way.
Well, we don't need to bring that up.
So this whole hold that, Lewis, hold that. This whole thing.
Hear me now, folks. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh,
say something else.
God.
You could talk to us, man. Talk to us. Yeah. Hey, don't just because you're miserable, Ahmed, don't mean we have to be miserable. Hold that. You know what I'm saying? Hold that. Because you're on mute now, dickhead. Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm happy. I'm happy, bro.
Yeah, good. Anyways, Jeremiah, we'll go to you, man. Thoughts. I know you're gassed. I know that much. You know what I'm saying? Chat to us.
Boy, literally, yesterday was probably one of the best days of my life as a Man United fan. But you had no idea how gassed I was, man. Our performances, that everyone played well, everyone was sick. Like, literally, I just don't know. I feel like I gave everyone a 10 after that final. Literally, like, the last final that I watched my team win was the Europa League final when I was 14. Now I'm seeing a difference. I actually see the process going. We're doing like Ten Hag, Ten Heisenberg, big up Brandt, literally, he's probably one of this guy has been everything revelation, because I didn't expect man to win the final, Like now we won this game, Now I'm more confident that we can get more trophies this season with the squad we have. Like, man, literally, he might get best out of players. Like, he got best out of Wan-Bissaka, big up Spider-Man. Luke Shaw, the best left back in the world, I must say it now. I don't care what anyone says,
Let's go.
Rashford.
Say your shit, man.
No, I'm saying no. Rashford, no. Rashford is the best player in the world right now. I don't care what anyone says. It's a fact. I don't clip me all you like, He's legitimately the best player in the world. He scored in the final, No one gonna chat to him now. Don't compare him to Saka and Foden bullshit, Rashford is the best player in the world, man. That's his name. Just put some respect on his name, Bruno Fernandes, my captain.
That was an own goal.
Okay, no, it's his goal. No, it's given. It's given. It's given now. They changed it.
I don't know how true this is. They changed it. But salute to Right. If it has been changed, good, because he
deserves it. It's given. They changed it. They changed it. And plus, it was a good goal, man. Casemiro, signing of the season. Who's gonna argue with that? No one can argue with me. Casemiro, Everyone thought it's going to be a flop. Guess what happened? Got 2 Champions League, 5-time Champions League winner, Varane, Martinez. Martinez a warrior. Yeah, everyone literally. The only player that actually bugged me today was Dalot, but although he's learning, because literally he got yellow first, yellow card, but Ten Hag got it right. He took him off half-time, put a Spider-Man on, and this one I knew the game was done anyway. When I saw Rashford's goal, it was I never felt so comfortable before as a Man. I feel good. I finally see Chelsea in the mud now. I can see my face, man, scared now. I'm celebrating. I can see my team. It's a beautiful day, man. Yeah, sure, yeah. I'm happy to see that. Well, I thought you went there. Oh, I forgot. You lost to Tottenham. Oh, sorry about that, mate.
Oh my God, Joe.
Sorry about that.
Hey,
Listen, go to the side. Listen, I'm saying, listen, I'm consistent, yeah. Listen, listen.
I had enough. This guy's trying to corner us.
No.
Focus on your trophy.
Let him
Have
finish.
a little parade.
Let him finish.
Listen.
Don't be shooting at us, all right?
Let him finish.
Focus on your trophy, all right? We will get to
I'm doing good. I'm good. I'm living life right now.
One cup in 6 years is all good.
Listen, no, it's not only one cup. We got more. Listen. 1 cup, yeah. 1 trophy. 3 to fucking go, yeah. We're going for Premier League, Europa League, FA Cup, yeah. This is going to be, I'm going to say it now, this will be one of the greatest seasons.
Let him finish. You man can respond. Let him go.
Let me finish.
This
is going to be, I'll go get a clip really like, yeah. This is going to be one of the greatest seasons of my night in my lifetime. One of the greatest. I'm hungry, but I'm excited. I never been this excitement in a long time.
Just for
it's been a long time, man.
Just for clarification as well. Jeremiah is young and he didn't see the Fergie years, by the way, people. Just pointing that out there. You know what I'm saying? He didn't see the Fergie years. So yeah, when he says that, get it. Yo, enjoy it, man.
Listen, let me enjoy right now. I can't wait, yeah. No, I can't wait. No, the main thing I'm looking for, yeah, the main thing I'm looking for, yeah, is Premier League. That's the only one that I'm looking forward to, yeah. Because literally, Arsenal, listen, they're not winning the league, yeah. I don't see a person finishing 8th, and 5th, all of a sudden going in the league title. No, it doesn't work like that, mate. You have to win trophy this season. You need to win something. Because how can you trust your manager? Your manager's not even experienced enough, yeah. Yes, he said like the Pep, yeah, but boy, it's not him. He needs to win himself. He has to win trophies himself, yeah. Ten Hag has done it in different countries. He's on to an Ajax. Look him now. Like after everything he's done, the way he handles the Ronaldo situation, Sancho situation, Rashford situation, everything he's done is perfectly. Yeah, I'm grateful to have someone like him. People asking me about Conte in this year. Conte is never the guy for me. I'm glad. I'm as glad about Ten Hag there. Literally, when Oli was as a manager, yeah, Ten Hag was my top 3 manager that I wanted ever since we were linked with him. Yeah, and I'm so glad we got him. And also, yeah, we're getting to the end of the season, yeah. I just cannot wait to say Man are champions of England, yeah. I can't wait to say it with Chester. I'm ready for it. I'll be back here. Even though we don't win it, at least we might come with 2 trophies. I'm still gonna be back here, man. That's what I have to say, man.
No, man, I knew that you would be gassed. I knew that you would be gassed.
Wow.
And yo, enjoy. Let me get to this as well. Big up Citrus the King. What a name. With the super chat says, who would you get to sack Potter? The guy said Trump. Man, I think Chelsea fans would take anybody to sack. They don't care who. They just want Potter out.
Ollie.
Like they just want legit. Like I said, who would you get to sack Potter?
Hey, we don't
not
actually
like who
want
is
to get relegated.
Yeah. Let's get 40 points. 40 points, man.
No. Ole has gotten relegated. I would prefer somebody that hasn't. They're gonna take over now.
Oh my god.
You know what? Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah. Sacking Tuchel was the dumbest thing you guys ever done in your lives. Yeah. And that's the truth. What was it mean for sacking Tuchel?
You're
me.
asking me as if I make the decisions here. You're
about
asking
£0.5 a kilo.
Do you watch the content, brother?
You sacked him, man. How much money you spent? How much money have I spent in this season? How much money you spent? Are you done badly?
If I didn't already say all these things.
Sorry, did you put your squad together for a bake sale or something? Am I missing something?
Yeah, what's going on?
You're talking about money. Man United fans talking to other people about money.
Excuse me, hold on.
One trophy.
No, excuse me. First of all, in January, no. First of all, in January, yeah, we want two players in loan on loan. Where goes the backup
This is a
striker?
waste
Yeah,
of time,
Jeremiah,
honestly.
Jeremiah,
Absolute
one
waste of
second.
time.
One sec.
yeah, go on first. Go ahead, man.
Timo, I actually agree with you. I can't believe it. But we're at 45 likes and there's over 125 of you lot locked in. What is going on? Like, what's going on? Let's just bump up the likes. Let's go to 60 likes. How are we at 45 likes and there's over 125 of you lot locked in? And subscribe, because I know out of all 125 of you lot locked in, you have not hit the subscribe button and you're enjoying the content. So hit the notification bell. Get your questions in as well. Don't forget. If you are, absolutely. If you're a member of the channel, I will get to your question, or if you super chat, I'll get to your question straight away. Also, as well, big up Time to Shine. He says United played like 2.5 days ago. Newcastle, not for a week. People need to add context as to why maybe United played that way today. A good team can win in different ways. Also, we have to credit Newcastle. Newcastle are not a bad team. There's a reason they're 5th in the Premier League. Are they as great as people make out? No. Well, you don't think they're a good side?
No, I don't even think it's because they're tired or any of that.
I give them credit. I give Newcastle credit.
They're a good team, but also you had 2 goals in 30 minutes.
That's it.
Any team is going to be like, all right, guys, like, all right, wait, we're up 2-0. Fuck this high line, high pressing bullshit. No, absolutely not. Let's see what you got, especially when you have guys in transition like United have. Why would you then go and try and force the game and dictate? Oh. That doesn't make any sense.
Absolutely.
That's poor management. That's a dumb idea.
Yeah, well, people want people want their team, or some fans want their team just to play the same way and play attacking, attractive football the entire time. Like,
being dogmatic and having principles of upon which you build a foundation, right, to like achieve success is cool. But if you're in a cup final, the actual final, like there's medals, like after the full-time whistle, fuck that. You do whatever you have to on the day to win. You compromise whatever principles you need to. Any manager who's going to be so dogmatic that they don't give themselves the best chance based on the situations that the given match dictates in that scenario is not a manager worth having at a club like United. Like, you can't afford to cut off your nose to spite your face of the tactics if you're on a 5-year trophy drought and you've got a squad of a bunch of random guys who, let's be honest, are massively overachieving.
Yeah, right? You can't, crazy is
you can't afford to try and dictate, bro. Like, it doesn't. I don't understand this trying to analyze why the game unfolded the way it did. There's no point. If it would have been 0-0 an hour in, then yeah, maybe we could question. But that's not what happened. It's not what happened. It's like Chelsea. It's like Chelsea in the UCL final. We scored right before halftime.
Yeah,
we were never going to come out in the second half and press as high. It's just not going to happen.
100%.
Like, hey guys, wait. If we don't concede, we win the European Cup. You're telling me you want 11 players in City's half and balling? No. 2-7 post match. We didn't retain possession well enough. But like, brother, we got under any bit of pressure, we hoofed that shit up the pitch. I'm sorry.
No, it's right, because you're trying to win the game. 100%. And I think of a lot of it stems is from people who know about the Fergie years but didn't watch it.
This is
obviously
the thing.
They highlight the good part. And don't get me wrong, 90% of the time, 95% of the time, United played attacking football. You know what I'm saying? Pressing, scoring a lot of goals, getting the ball out wide, strikers scoring a lot of goals, crazy wide players getting into the box from midfield as well. But then there was times we was hella pragmatic. There's a reason Phil Neville, John O'Shea, Ji-sung Park all played central midfield for Manchester United at that time, specifically against Arsenal. That was the tactic against Arsenal. Give them the ball, and then we'd hit them on the break.
These guys would go to Arsenal, or they would show up to Stamford Bridge. They just play anti-football for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, oh, United, the glory days, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, guys, this great tie against Barca that people like to sum up, where Paul Scholes hit the banger. Go watch the games. Go actually back and watch the games. Like, United are not above terrorism. Don't think that you are. None of these clubs in England, besides the Pep clubs, are above terrorism. Even Liverpool. All the slander we want to give Liverpool in the 3 UCL finals they've been in. The one they didn't really try and kick ball in, they won. The 2 that they tried to be expressive and play football, they lost. Right? No one remembers the pretty patterns and how they felt when Mane made it 1-1 in 2018. We just remember Karius basically throwing the ball in his own goal. We just laughed. No one remembers the fact that Courtois had 12 saves or whatever in the final last year. We just remember Vinicius dunking on man at the back post. Like, finals are decided in moments. The margins are thin.
Very.
Like, stop this. Oh, it's got to look at no. Compromise your principles, however you have to give your team the best chance to win a game.
I'm saying it here. This shit is athletics, not performance size. That's what it's all about. And that even on Shameless FC, I was talking about Manchester United in the cup competitions and saying favorable draw. And I had someone in the chat. Actually, yeah, it was Z. He was in the chat because I was like, yeah, if we can avoid Spurs and Manchester City in the FA Cup, I would take that. And he was like, what? You're scared of Spurs? I'm like, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if I have a choice between playing Tottenham Hotspur or Bristol City, who do you think I'm going to pick? Like, that's just common sense.
Easier to find. That's why. Smart thing.
That's to me, that's just common sense. But clearly, it's not because people telling me about memorable ties and it be like
in the quarterfinals, Flawless. In the quarterfinals of this FA Cup, you're gonna have either Stoke City or Brighton. You're gonna have either Leicester City or Blackburn, either Fulham or Leeds, either Southampton or Grimsby, either Burnley or Fleetwood Town.
And I'll take any. I don't care. I'll take anyone. I don't care. Because I'm confident now.
I'm not saying, no. I'm confident. So people get mistaken. I'm not saying I wouldn't take anybody. I'm saying if I have a preference, I'm saying bring me Fleetwood at home.
Yes, 100%. No, but again, Flawless, you saw this with Statman. You see this with a lot of younger content creators and just people like on socials.
They want the special occasions.
Glamour ties and special occasions are like they matter to them. Like some shit, like all that stuff is important to people, but like guys, no one cares about the glamour tie in round 5 of the comp. Did you pick up the medal or did you not? Yeah. No one cares. I promise you, when we think back to the UCL 2 years ago, no one's going to remember we played Porto in the quarterfinals. No one's going to remember we played Porto in the same round that PSG played Bayern. I woke up happy as fuck that I saw City, PSG, and Bayern on the other side of
the draw. Yeah, I remember that. I do remember that.
Yes, like I don't stop this. It's about winning.
Yes.
You don't get paid. You don't just get paid to play football. They get paid to win at a club like Manchester United.
Absolutely.
And you don't get paid for pretty patterns.
Yeah.
And to see,
you want to avoid as big teams as possible if you want to win some trophies. Just look at Chelsea in 2018. That's probably the most the best possible run they could ever get. Then you get Man United in the final.
And that's it. You know what I'm saying? And now I hear you, Eddie. I was just because it was a point from the last show. You know what I'm saying? And it's one of them things I will never understand. Like as long as I watch football for the rest of my years I have on this earth, I will never ever get it. This whole thing of bring me the glamorous tie. Do you want to win? There was nothing glamorous about our Carabao Cup run. I even know I forgot who we played outside of Forest. I can't even remember who we played in the early rounds of the Carabao Cup. I think one was Reading.
It was Reading. No, it was Aston Villa, Charlton. Then it was Reading. Then Nottingham Forest.
Okay, if I could pick that run every year, I would. If someone was like, "Yo, you will get this run every single year for the next 100 years in both the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup," I'd take that. 100%.
Facts.
I'm not taking advantage of
You know what the crazy thing is?
Look at City's look at City's FA Cup fixtures, man, up until semi-finals when they play Macclesfield Town, Oldham, all that shit. No one cares.
Watford at final.
I would rather. You know what? I'd rather play. I don't care about when we drew Real Madrid. It was fun. I don't care if we play Real Madrid. I'd rather play Club Brugge.
I'll be honest. Drawing Madrid was fun because I got to talk shit to Madrid fans. But
yeah, that was it. But I'm not.
It wasn't like no one was like.
Yeah. Do you know what? Hey, I'm sure it's a big badge of honor to knock Madrid out in the quarterfinal than lose in the semi-final, right?
Exactly.
It's a big badge of honor, yeah.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, it's all great, yeah. You really feel good.
Shout out. I gotta do a little couple quick shout outs. So firstly, Weghorst, I'm sorry. I wasn't familiar with your game. My boy was cooking, fam. This is what I need. This is what I wanted. Aerial duels, everything, bro. Shout out to you.
And Mattaz said Weghorst couldn't win headers 3 days ago, man.
He couldn't, and he did today. This is the first time.
Don't matter. He performed, so don't matter.
Hey, and secondly, to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka, my Spider-Man.
Yeah, come on.
My boy was playing 51 today. 51. I'm telling you, fuck everything else. If I was gonna say, I was saying, you know how many times I told you we need a backup right back, but bro, we gotta keep this guy, you know, because anytime we have to play 51 defense, we have to keep this guy. We have to keep this guy, bro. The job he did, he was arguably, if he played the whole game, he would have been man of the match for me. Bro, second half, he was, eating everyone, bro. Pause. That was crazy.
Pause.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Strong.
Same Maxim had a Mark-Nothism as well.
Bro, first half, Saint Maxim was cooking Dollar. I'm not even gonna lie. I thought he was Trent out there. But bro, Wan-Bissaka, bro, he was crunching him. That tackle, only if he played the right pass on the left to. He played it to Weghorst, but if he played it to
before
Rashford,
just one quick thing before Charles will hold that thought. Ian, are you talking to me when you said, I'm sorry if you can't remember your team's recent history, you are a fan? Okay. I don't know if you're talking to me or someone in the chat, but go on, carry on, Charles. Carry on.
Yeah, as I was saying, bro, this guy was, he was, man, shout out to him. And also, my guy, Joga Bonito, number 21, can you do something for me? Anthony, cooking down Vern, fam. Oh my lord, this guy had him on strings. I told you. When we played him at home, this guy was cooking him then he was, man, he said, you too little, man. Get in the weight room, big man. Get in the weight room because you too little. He was toying with him, bro. And Mr. MR10, Marcus Rashford, they tried to steal the goal from him, but we got that back. We got our get back. You know what I'm saying? We took Sven Botman's chains. Best center back in the Prem. Hype. Cooked him, fam. Oh, my Lord. Shout out Rashy. Shout out Weghorst. And how can I forget, you know what I'm saying? The Bermuda Triangle, because when the ball goes there for the other team, it disappears. Varane, Casemiro, and Licha, man. Licha, dogs, bro. And Rafa was moving crazy, bro. You know what I mean? I ain't never seen you act like this before. This guy doing fist pumps, all this shit. This Vamos merchants, man. Oh my god, I saw him in Madrid.
Passion merchants,
bro. 100%, bro. Passion merchants with class on top of that. Whew, this guy, these guys are the worst nightmare, bro. Casemiro, man. And if anyone was to give an MVP in this league, it would be Casemiro. If you take it at face value, right? The most valuable player to a single team, I think, is Casemiro for United. There's not a more valuable player to a single team because what this guy brings us, bro, it is some completely different. And I remember everyone saying, "Oh, he's just coming for a payday." You know, he's hanging up the boots. He's old. He's 30 years old. You guys paid 70 million for a 30-year-old. Oh, blah blah blah. This. He's just a destroyer. He can't play a ball. This and that, bro. All this shit they were talking, and this guy. Oh my god, man! Pie in everyone's face, man. You guys could hold that, man. This guy's the best DM in the world, one of the best of all time, and the disrespect people put on his name by comparing him to number 5 and Rodri, it's crazy to me. But that's a conversation for another day. Shout out to all them guys, man. Shout out to them.
Yes. Before we continue, over 140 of you lot locked in, but we ain't even at 60 likes. Like, what is going on, man? Let's bump that up. Let's go to 80 likes. Hit the like button as soon as you land, man.
That's why.
Like, what is going on? Would you say, Just?
I think I don't want to listen to the trophy talk. That's why.
Yo, bump up the like. Start hating, man. It's like, just bump up the like. Even dislike it, whatever. Like,
Peter
said,
if you guys
just do
don't like
the
it,
algorithm.
dislike it. That's fine too.
Dislike, that's fine. And just to repeat, anyone talking rubbish in the chat will be blocked. You know what I'm saying? And that, like, just putting that out there. The door is there. You can click the X button. No one asked you to be here. But everyone who is here, much appreciated. Hit the like button, subscribe as well. We're looking for 4 more subscribers. There's over 140 of you lot locked in. If you are new here, only looking for 4 new subscribers. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well. And yes, wait, what did I say? $9.99. Yes, there's the $9.99 super chat to get someone off the panel stand for today. Did I say $9.99 last time?
Yeah, we can run it at $9.99.
Yeah, it's $9.99. So it's $9.99. You can kick anyone off except Jeremiah, we add him into this. You know what I'm saying? Because it's here, special appearance. I'm $49.99, but the rest, everybody else, $9.99, and you could kick any.
Don't worry, put $4.99 in the chat. Flawless won't notice. It's all good.
Facts.
Oh my god.
That funny, Jazz, yeah? Hey, Jazz, fuck you, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hold that.
Sure, man. I don't like that. Hey, big up Cams as well. Hey, Cams, love, man. Much appreciate, my guy. Big up Cams TV in the building. Switching lanes, continue to get your questions in. But yes, if you super chat, and of course, if you're a member, we'll get to your question. I'll star it. Don't worry about that. What's realistically the next step for Chelsea after the Spurs loss? Surfer, we'll go to you on that one. What's the next step?
This is what I want to hear.
First of all, fuck you, Westbrook is goated. Still for that name. You absolute disgrace of a human being.
Thank you.
What's the next step?
Put the ball in the net, mate. That's what the next step is.
Shut up. No one asked you.
Yeah, relax, Ahmed. We're going to get to you. But yes, just to clarify. Just to clarify.
1-0.
Just to clarify.
Remember, 1-0.
Wait, hold up. Just to clarify to Westbrook is goated and everyone else. Yes, $9.99 super chat. You can ask a question, but if you want a member gone,
you need to pay $19.98. All right.
There we go. So you could have said any number, and I would have been like, "Yeah, go on, carry on, sir."
Well, I can actually do math.
No, I'm saying if you would have said any number, I would have been like, "Yeah, I'm in agreement." That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you could have said anything. Yeah. I was making fun of myself. Yeah. Well, win for lose. Yeah, go on.
The next step I fear is.
He can't even respond.
I actually think this is the worst day of my life.
Peter, it's okay, man. I'm saying we have KD
back. Sit serve. I full for you, man.
Shut up. Let's hear for talk.
Let him go. Go on.
The next step is going to be the same as the previous steps, as far as I'm concerned. The next step is just trudging along to the next game. What I generally fear.
Before you continue, sorry to cut you off again. Yo,
Yeah.
Ahmed, anything you want to say? Because you gone, mate. You know what I'm saying? Anything you want to say? Man said the check don't see though, Ahmed. Ahmed, love you. I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Doing the most today. I'll shout you, yeah?
Big up, Ahmed, man.
Man got rid of Ahmed.
That's crazy.
This guy, I don't know.
Fatur, why did you do that?
Did he kick out Ahmed? Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
The check don't see though, but yeah. To the question, I start.
My fear is. Let me preface this by saying that I'm not calling for this to happen. What I fear is that this could really get nasty at Leeds. Not even on the pitch I'm talking outside the stadium. Inside the stadium, I really fear for like Lewis and Fata go in there next week. Not that they're going to do anything, but just getting caught up in something. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Because this guy is the worst manager in this club's history. Like, he's my worst manager. And for you to be worse than Scolari, Lampard, and AVB, you've actually achieved something in my eyes. I didn't think it was actually possible. Actually done one good thing, actually, probably, and that's unite most of this fan base, which hasn't been united for like several years. Let's face it, man. He inspires no one. He has no idea. You turn up. Watching Chelsea's now feels like more of a mandatory thing that you have to do instead of wanting to do. I mean, Peter was like, I heard Peter on early streams this week saying, I'm not even going to wake up, but like Peter's actually still woke up to watch it. You know, really, it was like, it's one of these things where you go, I give up, but you still watch it. You know, like last season.
Yeah, last season, you would give up. And just again, hold that thought. To bring him back, $9.99. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to bring Ahmed back from the dead and give him a life like it's Mario, $9.99 and we'll bring him back. But yeah,
if you're going to bring Ahmed back, you got to pay an additional $9.99 to excommunicate someone because the panel's full.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah. 100%.
So $19.98 to eject somebody and then insert somebody.
Yeah, literally. But yo, Jeremiah, I know you gotta go, so big up to you every single time. Anything you would add quickly?
What I can say is that it's gonna be a good season. Yeah, I hope that Chelsea and Liverpool suffer even more because it will be beautiful to see for me. And I hope to see, probably I want to see Arsenal because don't forget Arsenal You ain't winning the league, and we're coming for you. So you be ready, yeah. Because Ten Heisenberg is could be cooking this Premier League season. Thank you.
Big up, yeah. Every time, Jeremiah, man. Big up. Yo, Surford, you genuinely, well, I know the answer to it, but he's genuinely worse than Lampard.
Yes. I tell you why.
Yeah, go on.
I know Peter said me say this because you're on casually. There were parts in each of their reigns, as short as it was, that I did enjoy their football.
Okay.
Yeah, there are matches. I think I said to Peter that I think there's only two, or even on Lewis's stream, I think there's only 2 games this season, 2 games under Potter that I've enjoyed, and that was Wolves and Milan, the home game, like that. Those are back to back. This is now a game of ego, pride, and financial. That's what this is right now. Okay, I tweeted out and I put it out a group chat. Bro, get rid of him. Man United got rid of Moyes on a 6-year contract and was still paying him 5 years later.
True.
Do you know what I mean? While he was still getting another job. Just do it. Just pull the trigger. I know some other people say, well, we've got to have someone in like ready to go. I just get them out now. I really don't care who's lined up. Like if they don't have anyone lined up. I fear you're gonna have to do this because I fear something stupid's gonna happen at Leeds. On or in the stadium or outside the stadium. I mean, I already know Pat has talked about a protest next week or something like that. Well, I don't know what that's going to really look like, really, or how much of it. But you can see people fighting each other, stuff like that. Just like someone's going to go on the pitch or something. It's just
there's not going to be any fights.
I don't know, but
there's no Potter in, Potter out beef to happen. Everyone's
just generally, I just think the atmosphere is going to be something. And I'm I said this on casually. I said, you really want to make a difference, Chelsea fans? You want to make this ownership stand up and go, we need to get Potter out now? Don't go to the Dortmund game. Do not go to the Dortmund game. Do not give up your ticket either. Do not go. Do not go to an important game, the most important game of the season.
True.
Do not go.
The most important season. Yeah.
Do not go because it's legitimately the last competition we're in. Do not go. But if you keep Potter right now, I'm not saying you would get relegated, but this is relegation form. This is 2-16. If it was any other club, and I keep hearing Chelsea fans go, "No, we're not going to get relegated." I give you Leeds, I give you West Ham. Yeah, very talented squads that both went down. Yeah, that West Ham squad. That West Ham squad was very talented, and because they went down, I know it probably might. But they got strip mined, bro. Do you know what I mean? They got strip mined by us. We took most of their players. But listen, I'm just glad that I'm not paying to really watch this shit and go to the games like I used to, because I think that's more insulting than actually watching them. That you're having to pay to watch this shit. You know what I mean? The club should be really paying Fatter and Lewis and the rest to actually go to these games, because having to sit through that, you might as well go to the dentist and ask for a root canal of that pain relief, because that'd be more comfortable than watching this shit. I mean, what does he say at half time that you concede 40 seconds into the second half?
That's life.
What does he say? I know. Here's the thing. I'm going to play Enzo Fernandez, a creative 6, as my deepest midfielder and not change it much. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put Aubameyang on the bench, but bring him and Mudryk on with 9 minutes to go in normal time so they can try and get into the flow of the game as quickly as possible. I know what I'm going to do. It worked so well last week. I'm going to bring Mount on and play him left wing. That'll work, right? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep Havertz on for 90 minutes because he makes such an impact. Oh, apparently he created the most chances today. Where the fuck were you watching the game? Because I can't remember him creating shit.
Hey, but the only DM
it's okay. It's okay. We've got expected, because I'm going to leave Peter with the Jorginho stuff because I know he might bring it up. But hey, we've got the greatest expected GA. Do you know how the expected GA works? Right.
Come.
You could hit 15 shots straight at the goalkeeper, right? Really limited, nothing shots, and that goes to your expected GA for the next game. You know that, right?
That's
so João Felix shot today went straight at the goalkeeper. Yeah, that boosts our XG. Why? Do you know what I want? What's our XW expected wins? Because that's at 0 at this moment in time. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a complete and utter shit show. Just say you made a mistake because you didn't have the infrastructure in to help you decide the next manager and move on. Because every day it goes past, you're losing more and more respect from the Chelsea fans who know you've done a good job in trying to recruit and get the transfers in, but you're basically employing a McDonald's chef to work in a 5-star restaurant at this moment in time. Do you know what I mean? It's just not working. Just get rid. Because I'm telling you right now, I don't look forward to a week. You know what I said to you the other day? I want us to play on Friday nights because I want to enjoy my weekend. You know what I mean, against Leeds, I'm glad. You know what? I'm not even going to search and look for a link. I'm gonna do something else because it's not on telly, and I'm glad. But the next step, is going further down. Do you know what I mean? We're level on points with Aston Villa, only ahead of them by goal difference. Yeah,
up the fucking block.
Yeah, up the blue. But I'll move on. I'll let Peter talk about.
Nah, he will do before. Yo, we had new people join. Over 150 of you lot locked in, which is absolutely fire. But we're only at 67 likes. Let's get up to 80 likes, people. What is going on? There's over 150 of you lot in here. Hit the like button as soon as you land. If you haven't, hit the like button. Let's get up to 80 likes. We're only on 67. Over 160 of you lot in here. Go on.
Can I just say to myself, hold that. But you know what?
Yeah, Marcel's killing me, man. Like, I'm just killing me.
Marcel, we're literally in the smallest dick competition.
Wow.
Right,
again, and before, because Eddie, I was gonna go to you next. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're still looking for 4 new subs. 160 there's more people in here than a match day at the empty ad. What is going on? Hit the subscribe button, man. Over 160 of you lot in here. Hit the subscribe button.
This is too
subscribers. Only 4. What are you saying, Cams?
It's like 2 crackheads arguing, man. This is like
this is a Spider-Man meme.
It is the Spider-Man meme. But go on, Eddie. I know you want to talk obviously about the final and all that. So go ahead, fam.
Yeah, man. It's just we need to put subtitles next to or translations next to whatever the hell Marcel is talking about because I don't speak Brokenese. I've never spoken Brokenese in my life. Understand this, you people. We're fucking back. It'll take a little bit of time, but the fucking stars will align back to where they rightfully need to be. Chelsea, hey man, it's tough. Shout out to the Samsung Bridge coming soon. The influx of money some way, somehow, you dig it. Hey, it's only gonna get worse, my boy. It's only gonna get worse. To all my Manchester United fans, we fucking made it through the darkness. We made it through the darkness, people. So when people talk about, Tin Pot Cup, talk about, this is just that, understand that Liverpool rented out a double-decker bus. And that goes a long way in Liverpool. I heard the ends, it's not, money's kind of tight down there. So, hey, that's your fault. That's not mine. But I come here not humbly, I just come here as a cup winner. The only team in the Premier can say that thus far.
My God.
None of you other people. So you must not
I hate this sport.
But it's
I love it today.
Good days. Good days, man. Good days.
Yeah,
again,
I fucking bet you do, bro.
To Liverpool, we're coming. We're gonna. That's an easy 3 points now. Y'all 3 points. Y'all 3 points collected. That don't even trip. Don't even try and bark back. It is what it is. It is what it is. Y'all got that 2-goal montage for the month now. Y'all can go crazy off that in the Champions League, man. We coming. We smashing that shit. The world is ours. And then this Qatar. Oh, what? I got it. Listen. Stop before I go ahead of myself, man. I just gotta stop right now. Shout out Westbrook is goated. Shout out M&K, real United out here.
Facts.
Let me see who else out here with the United love on. Can't see it right now, but you know who you are.
Facts. Back to this from Westbrook is goated. What's realistic in the next step for Chelsea after the Spurs loss? Peter, over to you.
And quickly before you go to Peter, can I ask you real quick because we were obviously talking about Chelsea's goal of the month. So, who's actually there now other than the Felix goal?
It's just Giles Felix.
I would like to say we're in a very dark place. A goal of the month during Black History Month was assisted by an Argentinian, and you know what they've done in their history.
Say less.
So congrats to João Felix, hashtag João Day, for winning February goal of the month for Chelsea Football Club.
I'm sure Mudryk was involved in that, correct? Was Mudryk involved in that as well?
No,
it was Enzo Felix.
Mudryk involved in goals.
Mudryk involved. He's called 007 for a reason, brother.
That's 006.
Hey, 007.
We've seen the tape, Mudryk. We've seen the tape. I know what I heard.
Hey, don't mention 0025 for Richarlison.
I think it's.
I don't care. You know what? And I don't go.
I don't know. I think it's kind of mad that us and Fulham went to the Ukraine to get winger refugees, and Fulham got a better one than we did.
Oh, the Solomon guy. Is that what
that Israeli guy is called?
Yes, and we spent 10 times what they spent, and he has 3 goals. And Mudryk, I don't know. But
he's been getting like dog.
In all seriousness, guys, next step after another disappointing afternoon for the Blues. I don't know. We have to play next week. We can't forfeit. Actually, we shouldn't want to now. Avoid relegation. In all seriousness, like I was saying it on like streams leading up to this game. Like, all right, we're gonna lose 2-0, and like you guys need to learn the game. Like, trust me. Like. These predictions, now that I see how predictably shit we are, I've been here for 5 months. This actually doesn't bother me that much. Like, I don't do this anger. I'm not like Fator, who just goes on rants on Twitter.com when we were 2 wins in 15 instead of 2 wins in 14. I was rooting against these niggas from day one. These attacking players that I was told were being held back by the previous regime and the previous tactics and the previous number 5 in our club. Like, look, man, 23 goals in 24 games. I would settle for a goal next week. I would like I was saying, like jokingly on Lewis's stream, like, should we just start celebrating goals on Twitter and act as if we scored? Like, do you think then the players would actually score? Because clearly they like to complain about abuse and harassment.
Yeah, we're so influential. Remember, we're so influential.
Yeah,
yeah. I think it's the lack of creativity comes from you and
yeah,
Twitter, to be honest. I think it's you man's fault, to be honest.
Honestly,
yeah.
I don't know. But like in all bullshit, right? We have 31 points. We probably need 9 more to consolidate our Premier League status. Look at the fixture list. The next 3 games we play are teams below us. Meaning, if they beat us, we will very quickly get pulled into a relegation trap.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Don't laugh. The time for laughing has come and gone.
No, I'm laughing because what you're saying is 100% it's true.
Listen, that's why I'm laughing. I'm saying. Everybody listening, you think, oh, Chelsea are true. No, stop. We have scored. So I was talking with Surfer backstage after the Casually stream. Actually, a really insightful conversation. I did some research. We're worse.
Yeah,
than
yours
I thought we were, and I thought that we were hopeless, right? So
that's cup winning flawless to you.
We have.
Tell you, Eddie.
Tell him, Eddie, man. Tell him again.
Carabao, you go skate on this Sunday with the disrespect.
Take that cup and shove up your ass.
But look, in all seriousness, right? And people can say, "Oh, you're Chelsea. You're not going to get relegated." Guys, you know how the Premier League website has the form for the previous 5 matches?
Yes.
Just on that sample size, we're in the worst form in the league. Just on that. Let alone the fact we scored 8 goals in our last 15 Premier League games. We scored 8 in 15.
4 goals this year.
4 goals in 20. We scored 8 goals in 15. Tell me a team scoring at a rate of about 1 every other match is certainly in danger of going down, right?
Some bi-weekly goals.
So when I was saying we should just play anti-football and start playing for points. So here's the thing, right? Leeds are 10 points below us. If they beat us, that shrinks to 7. Okay. Leicester, who we play after Leeds, Leicester away in a 3 p.m. kickoff after we exit the UCL, another disappointing evening for the Blues. They are 7 points below us, but they play Southampton this weekend before they play us, right? Leicester win 2 games because they can actually score goals. They've scored like 15 more than we have. Leicester win 2 games. We win 0 games. That gap with Leicester, who was literally in 20th for about half the season, goes from 7 to 1. Okay? Everton play Arsenal, they play Brentford, and they play Forest. Pretty tough run of games. Let's say Everton get 4 points, okay, in those 3 games. They come to Stamford Bridge and they beat us. That 10-point gap is now 3. Okay? If we lose these games, if we do not take points in these fixtures, we will get drawn into a relegation scrap quicker than you think. We are not too big to go down. We are certainly anemic enough in front of goal to go down. And people, oh, you can't. No, guys, look at what you're watching. Forget what Chelsea means in your mind and what it has meant historically. Forget all that shit. Just look at what's going on your TV screen. Does this look like a team that's ready to that's ready to band together and actually fight against these relegation desperate teams?
No.
Like, I did the watch along for Leeds Southampton. It's a pretty shit game, not going to lie to you. But the one thing Leeds looked like was organized and desperate. Are we organized? No. Are we desperate? No. We're literally the man's just here meme with the guy eating the fucking popcorn. We're literally that. We are literally that in football form. We are man's just here. We are that.
I'm going to say, though, in the 2 and 15, though, how many draws have you got in this run?
Not enough. So we have 13 points in 15, I think. Right? No.
I'm just trying to see if you rep, because there's 14 games. You have 14 games left in the Premier League season, right?
I think we've lost. Have we lost 8 or 9?
So if
this one.
So I'm just trying to think, if you replicate the same form, would that not?
I'm gonna look this up. I'm gonna look this up actually.
Yeah, look
how
at
many points do we have in this lean run in the Prem?
Yeah, because I'm trying to think draws will be enough to save you, because it's not
so flawless. I agree with you, right? But like, look at how Chelsea try and play. We don't really play for draws in this current bad run. We need to start playing for draws, is what I'm saying. So we've lost our last 2, drew against Wolves, drew against Fulham, drew against Liverpool, 3 points in our last 5, beat Palace, 6 points in our last 6, lost to Fulham, lost to City, 6 points in 8, drew against Forest, 7 points in 9, beat Bournemouth, 10 in our last 10, lost to Newcastle, lost to Arsenal, 10 in our last 12, lost to Brighton. Jesus, I forgot about that. 10 in our last 13. So we have 12 points in our last 15 games. 12.
So if you get so let's say you get 11, that will take you. How many points you want now?
31, 11 would be 42.
Yeah, that's enough for you.
Well, like, okay, so here's my problem with that.
Go on.
We are in worse form now than we were like pre-World Cup. Just watch the games.
That is true.
The thing we're not factoring in here is the players are getting worse. The performances are getting worse. We are getting more. We are going the wrong direction when talking about trying to stay in the division. Okay, there is 12 points out of 45 available. Yes, this is the form. But hey, guys, we got emotional intelligence. We got a manager that's going to unlock these attacking players.
And they gave their all today.
The players gave everything today. It was an even game.
Oh shit!
And then we just got packed in the second half. Apparently, it was an even game.
Yeah, it's even, very even. Yeah, very even.
Well, look, like, I don't want you guys to brush past the fact that we could be in a relegation scrap in 3 weeks. Don't throw that possibility out the window. There's no guarantee we avoid that. We are not too big to go down. We are not too good to go down. Any team that can't score can go down, regardless of how good you are. Right. And guess what, guys? Thiago Silva limped off the pitch. We have not kept a clean sheet this season without him in the team. Okay? So all that defensive solidity, all that platform that the Potter in people were trying to hype a month ago, that's gone. That is gone.
But yeah, have you ever noticed since they said that we haven't kept a clean sheet?
Yes.
They said that.
We've had 3 different
and before you continue, and she won't get at me. Why don't you need me supporting Jaude? That's something you created that I'm backing. I like it.
Speaking of people getting their own day, I forgot to include this brother because the hate is outrageous. But yes, definitely shout out David De Gea.
Shout out.
Another yes. Came outside the box for all those people who were looking for a ball playing goalkeeper. And we moved.
Just say his name, Eddie. Just say
no. I was gonna. I literally forgot to mention him. De Gea was really good today. Really good.
Hey, Surfer. He's not the only one. There's no need.
Yeah, but he's the only one on the panel. Come on, just say the name.
There's no need to. This is for the. This is for the comments. This is for the non-believers. And again, sir, on a day like today, I explain myself to no one. I'm a cup winner.
I'm a cup winner. You cup winning Eddie. You get what I'm saying? And,
yeah, thank you, cup winning flawless. Appreciate it, man.
100%, man. We
shout out cup winning Mercazo too. Shout
out, man. Hey, on a real shout out to De Gea. I thought he got the most United clean sheets last time, but I think he equaled it. And today he got the most clean sheets in United history, and what a day to get it.
And the Lakers came back from a 27-point lead, and we saw Chris Paul make a performance today. You love to see it. Love to see it. Oh,
let's go. Shout out to him, man.
It's crazy, but they're sticking with this. Obviously, from Westbrook is going. Actually, before we do, hit the subscribe button, you lot. I'm already at 81 likes. There's still over 160 of you lot locked in. Let's bump that up to 100 likes. Alam's right. I'm saying Alam is right. Get this up to 100 likes, you lot. What is going on? Bump up the like button. We're at 81. So yeah, we're looking for 19 more likes. Do that, people. You know what I'm saying, and subscribe as well if you are indeed new. We're only looking for 4 new subs. We know some are looking for one more. Going up to 5,414. One more subscriber we're looking for. Hit that subscriber mark. But yeah, we'll go to you, Lewis. You there? Even know if he's there. Yo, Lewis.
Yeah.
Realistically, what's the next step for Chelsea after the Spurs loss?
Another loss to Leeds. Probably a loss to Dortmund.
Yeah.
Maybe a loss or a draw against Leicester. Just keep going until they finally just sack Potter, really. Because that bozo ain't taking us anywhere. He's just taking us further and further down. Bring someone in to steady the ship, get me my 40 points, and sign out. But until Potter leaves, we're just losing. Everything.
Is this that real?
Yes.
That's crazy. And we'll go to someone.
Can I say something real quick as well?
Go on, Jess.
By the way, to all the Chelsea fans that I saw on the timeline after the Dortmund game, how they were so optimistic. The way they were so optimistic after the Dortmund game said, "Oh, we're gonna butter. We're gonna."
They said we played well, bro. Played well where? We missed 3 big chances and got dogged in transition. They said it was a good game.
Luis, no saying they were saying stuff like, "Oh, we're definitely gonna beat them at home." Since then, you lost to Southampton, the worst team in the Premier League, and then Tottenham, probably the 5th worst team in the Premier League.
What a load of waffles.
I'm just say like,
getting feedback from someone.
One thing I always would say with Chelsea is like the Chelsea fans. Don't get twisted. These players that we're invested with are. I don't doubt the talent, but like I said to Surfer and Peter last night before the game, really there's only 2 players that are technically proven at the higher level, which is Badia Sheila and Felix. Enzo is kind of new. It's only 6 months. So he was
at River Plate, isn't it? But like a year ago, he was at River Plate.
No, he was still playing at River Plate. Nobody knew him. So as much as he played well for Benfica and for Argentina in the World Cup, technically, I'm sorry, like he's not proven to the extent where like he can carry a whole team by himself. And then the rest of the signings are all signings based on potential, not actually people that come in and can help the team push on to win Champions League and to get top 4. So, it's just one thing of like leveling your expectations and that. But yeah, whoever's gonna go next, like Timo, you said?
I think Lewis was done. Timo, you there? He was at the game today.
About time. I've been patiently waiting for an hour.
I'm saying. You should have said something. Why did you not say something? All the times you be loud when we don't want you to be, and the one time where it's like, yes, speak up because you actually have something tangible on topic to say, you stay quiet. Go on the floor.
It's like the Godfather,
Timo, before you go, I'd like to know why you changed your pinned tweet from chasing down Graham Potter saying we backed the manager to some random picture.
They're mercenaries, Gaffer. They're mercenaries.
I don't give a fuck who owns that account anyway. It's my account, so it is what it is.
This guy right out the
There we go, Timo. Welcome.
Go on,
Timo, I want to hear what you got to say. Go on.
Don't give up.
I'm getting
Stay with us, bruv. Stay
I'm
with us,
getting
bruv.
cooked since that
Stay
Fulham
with us,
video,
bruv.
but yeah, I've accepted that fucking video from Fulham, but it is what it is, isn't it? Like I take that I've been given enough time for this man to get the best out of the squad, but unfortunately he's failed the test. So do you know what? Conspiracy theory, guys. That
Here we go.
This guy's so drunk,
Here
man.
we go.
He's so drunk.
I'm not. I'm just saying. I'm just saying this, guys. Yeah.
Let him spit.
You know that death threats email that was sent on Friday. Remember that news came out from the journalists.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
I just don't think that death threat is real.
What are you talking about?
I just think that the death threat is fake.
Oh,
because I feel like.
What email are you talking about, though?
The death threats for the kids, Potter.
You think that is fake?
Yeah, it's fake.
Okay, so
I don't know, man.
So they fake.
It's a big statement to say, man. I can't lie.
Yeah, we can't just. You gotta say allegedly if you're gonna say shit like that.
Allegedly.
Yeah, guys, this is not the thoughts of the panel. This is the thoughts of
Timo and his thoughts along, but.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying this. Yeah.
I know.
I said the owners are using the death threats as an emotional excuse.
We already know
for us to back Potter.
No. We understand what you're saying. What we're saying is the thoughts are only your thoughts, and
your thoughts on the legitimacy of these threats.
Let's not get into that.
But if Chelsea weren't so shit, there wouldn't be death threats in the first place. Like,
well, yes.
To be honest, it's not. To be fair, no, I'm not even saying. For me, it's not too crazy from expecting fans to put in death threats on Potter, because like I've seen crazy things even at Tottenham where like people went out of order with certain things.
Bro,
so, like,
all of our clubs have seen it.
Exactly. So I don't really
don't get me wrong, the death threat's not good, but I just think again that's an emotional excuse. Like Bowley is on social media, he saw these things like with Chelsea fans and Potter.
Amen. He's not joining the Spaces not anymore, isn't he?
He saw it, man. Bro, these owners are smart, man. They try to persuade us to back Potter. No way you're gonna do that, man.
No let's do you know what?
Drink some water, man.
Yeah, let's move on.
Drink some water. I was about to say, safe. Move on this topic,
I'm not comfortable talking about this. This is not my channel. You know what I mean? I'll move off for this. I'm not interested in conspiracy theories. Okay? Yeah. If it happened, it happened. We leave it like that. Let's concentrate on his job performance.
Exactly.
We can't talk about things we have no idea about.
Exactly,
we can't. We're just speculating.
Let's not speculate. Let's move on. Yeah.
Bro, you know what? I don't even.
Could you please elaborate on that, Timo? Could you please elaborate? I didn't catch you there.
No, don't elaborate, bro. Don't tell this guy to elaborate.
Let's just say any short, simple story. PR stun. PR stun. It is.
Man. So, Timo, how do you feel about the game today? Like, what did you like?
You're such a prick, man.
Yes. You lost jurisdiction once you started hoeing out here.
Can I be honest with you? Yeah. Hey. All I'm saying is, to my defense, I'm not bringing up conspiracy theories about certain stuff. So, anyways, continue.
Like, play forward the back, yeah. God, I'm running out of words right now. I feel I want to cry at this point. Jeez. I've never been this speechless before in my life, fam. Fuck me. Like, you know what, guys? No, let's just say, I'm going to say this, yeah. He tried to switch 4-4-2 diamond in that second half. Oh, shit. Look what happened. It didn't work, didn't it? It's so blatant obvious. It's so disconnected. I feel like we can say the players don't care, like it's totally nonsense, but obviously you could say there's a lot of factors, but even though it's just like it's getting bad and worse every week though, and I just can't see the patterns of play getting improved the next couple of games. We just seem to have a bad coach, and this team is poorly coached though.
Timo, I have a question. Are you really shocked about yesterday's performance?
Not really.
What are you surprised about?
Exactly.
I'm
What are
not.
you
I'm not
surprised
surprised.
You're surprised that.
I'm not surprised, man.
Why do you feel like crying if you're not?
I'm not surprised. I'm not
That's just
surprised.
simple.
The reason why,
Okay,
bruv,
okay.
I've never been in this position since 15 and 16, man. I like it.
This is worse than 15, 16.
No, but here's the thing I don't understand. You know
We
that
were better
we're
in
shit.
15, 16.
You know that you're shit, that we're shit. We've had time to process how bad we are. Why are we now on the verge of tears?
Yeah, this
I
guy's
don't get this.
Hey,
I
Timo,
honestly don't get this.
Hey, Timo, looking from this way, the Lakers are actually good now.
Ah,
Yeah, your team swapped farm, man. It's all right.
No,
Literally,
I'm
literally
just
watch
curious
them.
from where you stand with it, like, because I've been fairly impression that you give it until the end of the season, but there has to be a point where the continuation of it's detrimental
Listen,
to
if
all
y'all
parties.
give
Though.
it the the season, y'all won't have a season in the Prem next season. I'm telling you that right now.
I swear to
There you
God.
go.
Right now, I swear to God.
Look, bro, I used to be like, yeah, you got to blame the players. Woo, woo, woo. Nah, fam. It's one man and one man alone. Shout out to emotional intelligence is an important trait, but shit, not for football. Not for football. Like, you got to at least have some X and O behind it. Like, at least Ten Hag got some X and O behind the emotional intelligence. Like, come on, bro. This is some shit, bro. To lose to Spurs of all people. Like, usually for y'all, that's a guaranteed 3 points. Historically, that's been a guaranteed 3 points.
Eddie, those are the first goals they scored against us at their new ground.
I told you, like, this was supposed to be 3.9 for them.
Tuchel kept clean sheets in every game. I saw a stat.
We beat you lot 4 times last season, for fuck's sake.
I know what the
can't say 5.
Whoa, Fator, why are you mad? Fator, why are you mad?
I thought
You were praising this manager on Twitter.com 6 weeks ago.
Hey, man, listen.
You're talking not to give up.
Anybody?
This is what you wanted. All right, I'm getting cooked. Thank you very much. Don't ever remind me of that ever again. Then I'm good.
That's what you wanted, mate. Back to gap.
Yeah, you just gotta hold that, man.
Let's have it right. Let's have it right.
All the players mercenaries had an Enzo green screen. We remember, Chief.
Hey,
the North remembers.
I got that right, and that Enzo stuff I got that right.
Enzo Fernandez.
The same Nsonsi got locked up.
Your Enzo banner. You have to put up your Enzo banner.
Yeah, why don't you put that up? This guy is the most dribble pass player in the league. They thought Jorginho was bad.
Yo, is that stat real?
Yeah, apparently.
Hey, Enzo Fernandez gotten dribble pass more than any other player in the Premier League since he's joined.
He's not a fucking 6. That's why.
It doesn't matter.
Hey,
that sounds like
it's
a Chelsea
twice
problem,
as much as Jorginho. Twice as much.
Oh, trust me, Murtaza. I know. Jorginho's last act for this former great football club was playing midfield at Anfield next to fucking Mount and Gala Greyhound. And we need to build him a statue just off that. I'm sorry. We sent him out in the wilderness.
Oh,
we tried
shit.
Enzo
Yeah,
with
we did
Gallagher
send him out for Enzo.
Apparently,
stupid.
Peter. Apparently, it was Jorginho's fault that every midfielder got injured.
Yeah, all the midfielders were compensating for Jorginho because he's too slow. This is what Chelsea Twitter logic has people believing, man. These attackers were held back because of Jorginho. These attackers are held back because of the system. Now they're freed from the shackles of Caliban, and we've gotten 8 goals in our last 15. 8 goals in our last 15.
And the funny thing is, they're saying, this Chelsea team was struggling to score goals last season, even with Lukaku there and shit. But you actually look at last season, the goal difference. Look at how many goals were scored for Chelsea last season.
You guys know we scored more goals than Arsenal and Tottenham last year, right?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Now we have 15 goals less than Leicester City.
Oh,
hey, but Peter.
Oh my God!
Zanzi is.
You know what?
I'm honest conversation.
You know what? Let me play up front. Let me play as a striker. I can give you more goals than have.
Hey, let him cook, man. Let him cook. Let him cook.
Let me play up front once.
Fuck you. I'd rather play with 10 men.
I don't care if I'm fat or not, man. I can run. That's for sure.
You can't
run. I just want to say,
move on, man. We've lost the plot.
I just want to say, I just want to say, guys, look, Enzo Fernandez. I don't want to get too into the stats because it's not looking good, bruv.
Because he's not a 6. What would you get into the
stats? Fator, you're telling me as if I didn't know this. You are speaking to the guy who predicted a good majority of this shit 5 months ago when all you niggas tried to tell me I was being emotional and I was being a hater. I'm not trying to hear from you guys now. I'm not trying to hear. Listen, do not speak. It's going to get worse.
Man, Peter moving like the first time Bane saw Batman. Just straight broke his back. Oh,
damn.
I'm not trying to hear about. He's not a say. I know this. Fator, I know this. Don't you think I also know? Remember, we did a Chelsea podcast on this channel. There was an episode after we played Anfield away, and we did it in early September of last year. Was the episode. Not even last year. Early September of 21. I hopped on here. I said, sell all these niggas. They stink. Everybody was like, wow, that's harsh. Now you want most of these guys sold. I'm not trying to hear it about these opinions. No. I'm not being reactionary.
Mason Mount.
I'm not being reactionary.
You know what? We've done this episode, though.
Trust me, guys.
Peter was saying
I know exactly how bad we are. You don't have to tell me. You guys don't want to hear it. That's what it is. It makes people uncomfortable. 8 goals in 15 games. We don't want to talk about it. Like, last week you're like, we're not going to get sucked into a relegation battle. Are you sure? Can you put your hand on your heart and tell me Graham Potter are consolidating our Premier League status right now? Can you? Because I think we will be safe by the end of the season. But 1, I don't know if he's going to be in charge. And 2, I don't know if safety is going to actually require 40 points. I think it will probably require less. So we might look out in that
37 or something.
I will say this as well. Bad source of dopamine. There's porn, alcohol, junk food, gambling, and Chelsea.
We have our class ref, man. This is our class ref.
Bro, I understand what he's talking about.
I have a question for you, though.
Are you good? No. Nope. You know what I'm saying? Nope. Timo, take 5. Go drink some water. You know what I'm saying? And we don't
take 5.
I'm gonna take 5, man.
Hey, take 5. No pun intended.
Take 5. You know what I'm saying? That is no pun. Yeah, take 5, take 10. I don't know what he's talking about.
I have no idea where that came from.
Go chill out.
But look, hey, this is the universe thing. But no,
you gotta cut that shit.
I need to ask Lewis for a quick question, because obviously if I put a video up there.
Yo, what's up?
Somebody in the background was screaming, "Sign the thing or fuck off." Who was it? Was it you?
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, that was you, because I knew it was. Look, that was hilarious. I can't lie.
Guys.
Yeah, just Mount Kai, fuck off.
I shouldn't have to say this, but I wish we didn't suck ass. I wish we didn't. This should be common sense. I wish we were better. Trust me, I do. But every time I try to talk about this football club on Lewis's channel or somewhere else, and I just try to bring a beacon of reality, everybody says it's negative. Everybody says this. I want to know why.
The FC, Peter, we don't do that to you, man.
See, well, because we know ball over there, but I just want to know why. I want to know why people are ready to jump off a cliff now, and why they weren't ready to jump off a cliff 4 games ago. What is
blind hope, man? Blind hope.
No, like, did the Jalde tweets actually hit that much?
You know what?
Yeah, that's Seawood's fault, man.
I think it's multiple things, and I say this from the outside looking in or joking side. One, I think it was the new signings. You know what I'm saying? And the gap, getting new signings, and then the way it happened, and the gap that you hadn't played so long, people didn't realize how bad you was in the firstly. Secondly, as well, this is just me speaking, so others may have known this. The whole 2 in 15, 2 wins in 16, I didn't hear about up until being 2 in 15. I never heard he's only won 2 games in 11. He's only won 2 games in 12. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm just saying me personally. Like Chelsea fans would have known that
because of
the transfer, and that goes back into my point. I think people just weren't aware. When you hear about it, it's like, because when you he's won 2 in 15, I was like, no way.
And because we didn't play for like 2 weeks in January, because so it takes away from everything.
We did the Nottingham Forest stream on New Year's Day.
Yep.
Remember the conversation we had at halftime of said fixture?
Yep.
I think Chelsea are looking good. I was like, does he know?
Yeah. Oh, I remember.
But like,
I remember, my brother.
This is like, I just want you guys to know, it's not gonna get better with this guy in charge. It's going to get worse. Now our owners have to make a decision. What do we want to do? Roll the dice and risk going down for the sake of appearing competent and appearing patient? Or do we want to sack him and shoot all of our PR in the face and do the best for the short-term interest of the club. It's up to them, man. Money, ego,
the process.
All that. Hey, this is what people say, man. It doesn't matter that we spent the GDP of a small country on random players.
Trust the process.
Doesn't matter.
60 M. Got to pay the money in it. 60 M's.
Oh,
Hey.
This guy kills me, man.
Jeez, bro. Butter, when was this energy? When was this energy? When you predicted a 6-match winning run, 18 points out of 18. When was this energy? When I told you to your face, you said, "Oh, no, we're gonna win it, bro. We're gonna win it, bro."
Timo,
and then I told you, I was like, bro, have you not been seeing how you're playing? And then you called me an idiot and you called me delusional. So can I please have an answer? Thank you.
Tell him, Matanza.
Bro, hold on.
Before, no, just 1 second. Okay. Hey, Brian in the chat, chill out. There's no to be this, anything, and that. Like, address people by name. There's going to be no disrespect in the chat. If you disagree, cool. But don't disagree disrespectfully. So don't mention where man's from, man's skin tone, none of that nonsense. Not saying you did this loud. I'm just pointing that as an example. No need to say this person. If you don't know someone's name on the panelist, ask. There's going to be no disrespect tolerated. Go on, Timo, respond to me.
Once again, you didn't hear the context in you. I said this on a fan count, one of the fan counts. I forgot the game was it. The reason why I said that is because that if we get signings, that's why I said we're going to get 6 games. Once again, you didn't listen again to that to the point that I'm going to say. But then you literally want to jump on. Oh, what do you want? Which point like we're going to win 6 games?
Have we
I was
won
going to say that, but then you jump on me like a grasshoppers.
No.
What do you mean if we get signings? You signed Enzo.
I said if we get signings. I did say you might as well go back to Chelsea fans.
How are you saying? How are you saying?
Go back.
You said okay. He's addressing me, right? He's addressing me.
I'm just saying one at a time. That's all.
Guys, the Chelsea signed players are
absolute nonsense. Honestly.
Go ahead, Eddie. Go ahead.
Timo, how are you saying if we get signings? Like you didn't get signings.
I did said this.
Did you not get signings?
I don't know. Enzo's fake, man.
It was before World Cup anyway. I said it a long time ago.
So you got
what?
No, you got signings.
I said it for a while.
You got signings.
No, Eddie. Enzo's fake. That's a hologram out there. Now it makes sense.
Hey, that wasn't Enzo today.
I remember the exact stream.
That was Nzonzi, bro. That was Nzonzi.
Man City beat Chelsea 4-0 in the FA Cup. Then after that, it was the 2 Fulham games. It was before the first Fulham game, before Felix was in. I asked him, how many? Let's go through Chelsea's fixtures. This guy said, if we get the correct signings, we're gonna win 6 out of 6. You got Enzo, you got Felix, you got Mudryk, Madueke. Need I say more?
Yes.
What are you talking about? If I get signings,
I'll respond to this. I'll kill this one dead. This is Timo. It's hope that kills him. What does he say about the Lakers? And we know we all agree. We're all in agreement here. The Lakers ain't gonna win a chip.
Yeah,
we all know this.
They are. Timo, you're spitting.
I'm just using that as an example. He said the Lakers were gonna go 21-4 in their last 25 games at the end of last season.
Come
on, man. Like you know what you know, and Timo knows ball, but we know that it's the hope that gets him. You know what I'm saying?
By the way, Chelsea made 8 signings.
I was hoping
every time.
He was hoping you made signings as well. I get you better signings.
Because I was hoping he can get the best out of the squad with this kind of signings. I knew he needs some reinforcements.
What do you mean signings?
The Ahmed comment.
But look what happened.
Yeah, that's true.
that's hilarious.
Give him a chance.
I'm sorry. Disrespect came out of nowhere.
But I'll be real. But
I'm just using it as an example. No shot to the Lakers. I'm just saying.
Don't worry, cup winning files. It's all good. It's all good.
I clocked the game from like every time when this team guy says his team is gonna do good, his team does ass. When his team does bad, when he says his team's not gonna do anything, his team all of a sudden goes on the winning run. I don't know what it is. Maybe he's the reason why Potter is so ass. Like I don't know what it is like. It's the aura. It's definitely the aura. Some shit.
Well, before we continue, you lot continue to bump up the lights, get your questions in before we close out. Of course, if you're a member of the channel, I will get to your question, and if you super chat as well, don't forget it's $9.99. You know what I'm saying, to kick off any of the panelists here. I feel like dropping it to $4.99, but it's $9.99 to kick anybody off that you want to kick off. We're at 93 likes. Get us up to 100 likes before we close out. And hit the subscribe button as well, man. We're only one short. We're one short of the first subscriber mark that we're trying to get past as well. Let me see, because I've started.
Ahmed, you can hold that £10, Ahmed.
Flawless, I can't believe you let Peter do a watch along for that relegation matchup. Peter wanted to do it. Marcel, was you not in the comments?
Marcel, we literally did a watch along for your 0-0 against Palace. We're not going to talk about the quality.
It was probably.
We're not about to talk about the quality of the football that we watched.
I did not watch that game. I did not watch that game. How bad was it? How bad was it?
I enjoyed it.
I watched the last 15 minutes and I fell asleep.
Bro, I saw a glimpse of it in a pub and I said, nope.
It was terrible. From like I couldn't even bother coming onto the watch along because it was that bad. I would probably fall asleep.
As soon as I saw that midfield, that fufu and ham sandwich midfield, I said, nah, man, I'm not doing that.
Oh, yeah, Cams and I were backstage. We're like, yeah, he's like, I'm going to go out, man. Cams, how was that, by the way?
How was what?
Did you go out yesterday?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, just yeah, it was good. It was good.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
75 for 0-0 on the weekend.
Also, Marcel.
Yeah.
Next time you type in the chat, please use Grammarly.com because what you just said there is not Grammarly correct. But yeah, move on.
But actually,
I just trying to say not grammatically, but Grammarly after insulting somebody's grammar. Don't let me talk about
Hold that, man.
Don't let him get away with
that.
Hey, man.
Don't run.
You gotta hold it.
Don't run.
Hold that, man. You just gotta
Don't
hold
let
it.
him be
Don't go
Grammarly.
anywhere.
It is what it is.
He's trying to say grammatically, but I caught him.
Yeah. And Peter, you getting your flowers here from WKD says, but like Peter saying, I told you this 2 months ago. Why you're all man?
5 months, pal. 5 months.
5 months. Yeah?
Bro, give me his actual flowers, man. Give me the bouquet.
Look
Look at this guy's picture, man, with the snood in the gloves, man.
And C1, you hated, man, about Flawless stop supporting my message for Jal. I've had enough. Why have you had enough? Because Jal didn't play well, so I get the blame.
Hey,
what kind of shit is that?
No one is here. These Chelsea fans
ball playing capabilities, please.
I need to say something about Joe that real quick because
go on, speak on Jal.
Chelsea fans that were in my DMs the other day, talking about how Joe Day is gonna destroy Petropol. He's gonna win the derby between the girlfriends and shit. Like I don't know.
Don't listen to them.
They were talking about for him to leave the stadium with like nothing.
That's because they're a bunch of idiots, man. That's why. Robots.
It's weird. Like I said, like and it's another thing as well. I'm very confused. Potter's a really weird individual because CH doesn't want to be at the club, but he still continues to play him. Buddy Sheila is literally Chelsea's second best centre back, but he plays.
Put him on the bench.
Hold on, man. Like,
shout out to that Jackie
Benoit is Chelsea's probably. Like, he is second. Is Chelsea's second?
Don't say Benoit, please.
Don't say Benoit. Say Banshee.
Big up Benoit.
Big up Chris Benoit, man.
Let him finish, man. Let him finish.
But he's played nigga Bali for whatever reason. Zakaria.
You're letting finish, Flawless, yeah.
He's on the
instantly, yo.
He's on the.
The first word he said. Expert on Justice End, bro. This is nasty.
They got an actual DM on the bench. They bring it on the DM when they go down, and the DM plays higher than Enzo. What else is this guy doing? Like but at this point, this Aubameyang exclusion is racism because Carlos Havertz starting. Like I don't get it. And all these Chelsea fans on the timeline were saying, "Oh my God, thank God he's not in the Champions League roster and all that nonsense here." Bro, your only striker for the Champions League versus Dortmund and for the rest of the campaign is Havertz.
And these guys are predicting a win against Dortmund.
The rest of the campaign, that's one game.
Also, Graham Potter did this during Black History Month. Never forget.
Hey, man.
That's what I'm saying. It's racism at this point with this Aubameyang thing because you can't tell me how
it's said by someone else.
Bro bought him on that 2-0 down.
Hold that, see.
While our manager brings on Aaron Wan-Bissaka,
even though I do think
different.
Even though I do believe.
Oh, look at me! I've got a competent manager.
Nah, and by the way, that's another thing. I don't know if
oh, look at me! I'm trusting the process.
It feels good.
You're fucking happy.
Flawless. Didn't I call every single soap in the watch along?
Wait, 1 sec. Say that again, Victor.
Didn't I call every single soap in the watch along?
Yeah,
And
you actually
every
did. That's the
literally
crazy part,
every
yo.
minute he made it.
You called
Because
every
he's so-
single sub, yo.
Look, I love how a lot of
good.
these Chelsea
So
fans just predicted everything that's happening, and
But
like
the
Potter's
thing is,
still.
the one thing I also don't get this year, like, bro, this I don't know if somebody mentioned this. This guy lost to like 2 back-to-back assistant managers and caretakers. Bro, they're not even. All I'm saying is, I still believe if Conte was managing this game, we probably would have lost. But my God, low key, Conte would have gotten the win. This whole ballot is like, you know what? It's like Potter.
Jess, you know what's the worst part is, Jess? We
disappointed me,
gave
man.
Fraser
Like,
Forster a
it's
clean
all-time
sheet.
low now.
Fraser fucking Forster
Bro,
for
this
a clean
guy,
sheet, man.
this guy's holding the back like he's the Rock.
He's mad, man.
Fraser
Nah, man. He's
Forster.
crazy, man. He's crying time. He's crying time, man. He's
Fraser
touching his
Forster in
knuckles.
2023. A clean sheet for Fraser Forster.
Shout out Oliver Skip.
Score. We've only scored 8
No.
goals in 15 games, mate. We've given out a lot of clean sheets lately. Why are you surprised?
Bro, that Kepa goalkeeper was horrendous, by the way.
Hey, nah, that first goal's on Enzo though. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, hey, and Sonsi.
Whoa. Midfielder giving the ball away and us conceding? I was told that wouldn't happen when we changed the midfield.
Peter Cook.
Yo, is that on Enzo though? Because that shot, like,
no, it's on the keeper.
Yes.
It's on Kepa.
Allow it, man.
Well, see, that's on Kepa, man. That's on Kepa.
It's on T-Rex and Nzonzi.
One at a time.
One at a time, you lot. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
No.
this ain't a Lewis stream. One at a time.
Oh my God. Westbrook
Yo,
is
that,
so
by the way, that stream earlier was iconic. That was an all-timer stream.
Hey,
I could not
big
click
up-
off.
Yeah, big up Colzilla in the cut as well. Big up. It's good to see you in the chat, Colzilla. Loud you up every single
Yo, send,
time.
I need send
Hey,
send them the
Dylan,
link.
shout out
You
to
got the
them
link?
Kings. Light the beat,
Hey,
my boy.
Cos, I need to listen to your thoughts, man.
He's in the
Cos,
group chat.
I'll drop out and then you could hop in, Cos, but I just need you to enlighten people about the reality of this situation.
It's on him. He's in the what's it called? He's in the group chat.
on,
So
man.
it's on him if he wants to join.
Nah, because the studio's full, so we can't enter the studio. So I'm gonna drop out.
Cause if you want to join, let us know. You know what I'm saying? If not, because I'm gonna close out this shortly anyway. You had 96 likes. You know what I'm saying, so get us up to 100 likes. Subscribe to the channel.
Westbrook is
as
going.
well.
You're shameless. Man.
Westbrook is
Absolutely
going. Said
shameless.
most underrated
That's
baller.
cup winning Westbrook is goaded to you.
Yeah,
sir,
but look
so
at what he
please
put in
have
his
some
last
respect.
comment. Look at his last comment.
Colzilla, my clipper, bro. Alright,
Let's
Timo,
ignore that.
we'll go to
Oh,
you.
that's
Most
crazy. That's
most
crazy.
underrated
Never mind.
baller.
That's crazy.
Yo, we'll go to you.
Crazy.
Most underrated baller in the
in the
Premier League this
EPL.
season. This season in the Premier League.
Enzo.
Very funny.
Wild. That's wild.
It's a tough question. All right, we'll go to you. Why you have a think, Jez? What are you saying?
Most underrated player in the Premier League.
Yeah, get back to me.
Yeah, we'll do. Yeah,
It's
it's a tough question.
definitely a question.
I legit don't know. I'm racking my brains.
There's actually a lot of players that I had to look
Yeah,
at.
'cause everyone's getting their flowers. That's like doing.
I've got one.
decent.
I've got one.
Go on, Victor.
I think it's Rafa Varane, personally.
You know what's crazy? That's who I was thinking of as well.
Same
bias
here.
for me.
Nah, man, your defense is getting its flowers. I can't. I don't
No,
think any
yeah,
United.
no,
players-
but
they-
Nah,
defenses,
you know,
but
the
I'm
other
talking
one I
about
would
him
say-
in particular. I'm saying it, but go on, Chazo.
I was gonna say, as much as I don't like to say it, and he's proved me wrong, Luke Shawarma, man, he's been actually really good.
That's
this
actually
season.
decent. That's actually decent one.
You know what?
I wanted Tyrone Malacia. I couldn't wait, bro. This guy has been doing good though. Our problem was with him was defensively, and he's been doing that in possession. He's been good, and his deliveries has been spectacular recently.
Mm-hmm.
The balls he's put in for the Rashford goals and the delivery today, that was special, man. I was very happy with him. So yeah, Luke Shaw for me. But I hear the Varane shout.
Alessandro.
So you're saying-
Alessandro.
Okay, fair.
Underrated.
I wouldn't say
No, I
underrated. He's getting his flowers.
I think Lissandro's been getting his flowers. I think Varane has been the one who people have kind of missed out on because you have to talk about Casemiro first.
Yes.
Then you go Lissandro. Then hell, people might even talk about Bruno. But
Rashford.
again, you know what? Hey, flawless. My Bruno agenda, you know, that we spoke out on Friday, that we saw what happened today. But hey,
We
he's a
started
cup
it.
winner.
But
We'll allow it.
Yeah, but exactly, and we seen what happened in the game before. You know, when I was talking about consistency, but that's a whole different conversation.
That's a whole
I got a player. I got a player for us.
conversation. Yeah, go on, Jez.
Morgan Gibbs from Nottingham Forest.
Okay.
Oh,
First.
Yeah, I think he's been having a quiet season.
First. Lewis, you there? I don't know if he's there. Yo, Lewis. What's going on?
He's probably getting some.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah. Most underrated baller in the Premier League this season. You can't say AC because he's not here. So, yeah,
Willian. Big up Willian. Up the show.
Oh my
word. Willian's actually like they've been like, oh no, that's fair. That's actually fair. He's actually played well this season, Surfer.
God.
It's tough. I legit don't know. I would have probably.
It's hard, man.
That's just me. It's tough. Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna say Estupiñán, the left back at Brighton.
That's a good shot. That's a good shot.
I don't like football anymore. Anyway,
Yeah, that man.
Go on, Camps. Go on.
I don't know, man. Come back to me. Actually, Polinia at Fulham.
Is a shout, Eddie?
No, I was gonna go Varane, bro.
Oh, Varane, cool.
I'm gonna go Varane.
Flawless. I was gonna say Anthony Robinson or Tim Ream, but I couldn't tell the difference, so I didn't know who to pick. So I just put
inside joke for those that don't know.
Yeah, hold that, Timo, you bastard.
Cos, hope you're blessed and everything. Hope you're good. We'll get to you, Cos, and we'll get straight to it. The Chelsea, obviously, you've been par out from the earliest. What did you just think like of today's game overall?
Big up Flawless, big up the gang as always. You know what I'm saying? But nah, you know, it's at the end of the day,
Light the beam. Light the beam.
Hey, listen, man, listen, George. You know what it is, yeah? At the end of the day, when it comes to Chelsea, I'll be honest with you guys. The last full 90 I watched of this team was Fulham away, innit? Because I'll be honest with you, when I don't like the product, like as a consumer, I feel like, and I have no power to change anything. Like you can say you can do one thing and like try to support the team, or like do this and do that. But with me, because I see no sense of direction and know nothing from the club, I just stop consuming the product. So I haven't watched a Chelsea game since Fulham was the full 90, the last full 90 I watched, and then before that it was Arsenal. After Arsenal, I was Potter out. So then after Fulham, I stopped watching Chelsea completely. But to be honest, like it's the same thing. I can literally not watch the game and come to you and talk to you about this whole Potter situation and the whole game, and it all resonate because we're not moving. There's no sense of direction in the club. Like I don't know. At the end of the day, listen, Man United just won a trophy. You know what I'm saying? Man United literally just won a trophy now. Can you believe this manager that we have at Chelsea Football Club is getting paid more than Eric Ten Hag?
Wow.
It's a joke.
I think it's like the second or third highest paid in the league.
That is crazy.
It's a joke. It's the joke. So at the end of the day, listen, I don't know what spiritual fixation this manager has over certain players like Kai Havertz. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is a proven Premier League striker. You can say what you want about him. He might be washed, he might be this, but at the end of the day, he's a short-term fix. Why don't you play him? This Potter has. You don't need to spend 600 million over 5 months of play to show me a style of play. Maurizio Sarri done it in 4 games. 4 games we saw a style of play, and this man brought in 2 players on loan and 1 player to start in the starting 11. Thomas Tuchel done it. Thomas Tuchel done it in literally 12 hours in 1 game. We saw a style of play. So I think it's time, man. It's been time at the end of the day. So hopefully, maybe this board can do something. I doubt they're gonna get rid of this guy because obviously it's a pride thing. But listen, man, what can we do, man?
Y'all gotta be flirting relegation before he gets fired. I'm not gonna lie.
I was gonna say that because are you worried about that concern? Like actually being in a relegation scrap with the form and the lack of scoring goals.
You know, I was speaking to Peter about this a couple of days ago. We were talking about the idea of relegation. So we went through the next 14 games. And then I thought to myself, realistically, I can literally see us only picking up. And I was being completely honest here. I think from the next 14 games, I think we can literally pick up 9 points, in my opinion. We've got some tough fixtures. We're playing United. We're playing City. We've got even like games like Everton. Everton are not going to make it easy for us. We can't put the ball in the back of the net. We haven't scored a goal in a month. And we scored 1 goal last season, João Felix. Can you believe it? Like,
we literally talked about it earlier. It's probably going to be the only goal of the month competition.
I swear this is we only have 1 win in 2023 though. That is crazy.
But
wait, we've got as many trophies as in 2023.
Oh my god, that was so easy. That was so easy.
Winning flawless. Tell these people.
Really stuff it, man. You know what?
That's insane, yo.
But sometimes you're a prick, man. Sometimes.
That's winning prick to you, Timo.
Hey, you know what, Surfer? Sure, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of you, man.
You will give us our proper respect.
See,
Y'all
this
give
is
us
what
our
happens
proper
when United start winning trophies.
No,
First
Eddie,
becomes
this is long
rebels.
standing,
It's
Eddie. Bro.
ridiculous.
This is long standing,
Yes.
man. You know what I mean? This isn't just today, man. You know what I mean? This is long
All
standing.
I ask is that you treat us with the proper respect that we've earned.
Eddie, I didn't say
Appointing-
anything until he just said
Eddie,
that, right? I wasn't doing
we
anything,
respect.
right?
I was just merely making a fact. It was funny.
No,
you know
it's
what I'm
a
saying? I didn't
fact,
realize
though.
it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
just,
see?
I didn't realize.
You man, I'm gonna bounce,
You know,
but big
fuck
up.
you and
Lewis,
fuck your
look.
mates. Yeah, that's what I say.
Big up,
Yeah?
lads. Take care.
You see your
Big up,
facts?
big up.
Shove them up your ass. Just say take your
Yo,
facts.
Peter, back in, man.
Shove your facts.
Surfer, you know what? I'm with you, man. But you know what?
Shove your facts,
Hold
man.
that, man. Hold
What's
that.
facts? What's
Hold
facts
that.
ever done
Relegation,
for us?
relegation is a probability for Chelsea.
Yeah,
man.
go on,
we
go on.
shouldn't turn on up. We shouldn't turn on those at it, man. Because I'm telling you, listen, I'm not expecting anything with this coach. Anything can happen. So it's an outcome that I've speculated. I've gone through in my head. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to do if we get relegated, bro.
I don't believe
I'm
anything
thinking-
can happen, man. We can't win with this guy. That's the thing.
Yeah, we can't, man. It is what it is.
All right, people. Hey, we're gonna close out, but love to everyone who has locked in. Big up everybody. I see you lot. Yeah, large up. Emmanuel, I see you. Time to shine. All the members, all the regulars, the whole nine. Big up to everyone. Make sure hit the likes. We're too short of 100. You know what I'm saying? Hit the subscribe button. We're still one short of 5,415. Link for the membership is in the pinned comment as well. I've already updated the live stream schedule, so all the way up until next week Sunday, all the shows that are coming up here on the YouTube, all the shows on the Twitch as well. Like you got the Man United was technically today now, Man United podcast and Doing the Most, which you'll get as well. Go on, Timo, what are you saying?
No,
Yes, people, Lakers are back, but we're moving in silence.
Hey, man, shut up, man.
You're moving in silence, but you just spoke into the microphone.
You know who's not back?
Back in the playing, man.
Hey, come on,
We're
man.
back. Hey, hold
Rough.
on, Coach. Like the beat real quick before
we're
you
down
talk
by
to-
27. I saw that second quarter. I have no faith. When I came back home, I'm like, what? How do we?
And Brown got injured and they started making the comeback.
But yeah, I love to everyone that has locked in. To all United fans, like I
One
said,
last thing.
enjoy winning the Carabao Cup, man. Don't let no rival fans tear you down. Just enjoy it. Enjoy it today and enjoy it for the rest. You know what I'm saying? The rest of the season, like the season's already
Until
been a success.
they give
It's just-
another one.
Yeah, it's just a question of how successful is the season going to be. Like that's legit where we're at now. The season's been a success. It's just how successful.
Gotta win the
Yeah,
Prem
go on,
now,
Charles,
man.
I was going to say.
Also, I hate doing this, and I'm telling you, I hate doing this.
Go on.
Shout out to Harry Maguire for airing Avram Glazer. Shout out.
Oh, did he?
You know what? Yeah, he just literally he put his hand out, he just aired him and just walked to the trophy. You know what?
I'm seeing news
Fair
that
play.
Glazer's saying,
Respect. You know what, Cams? You could hold that as well. This guy is so. I've never seen Cams get this
What?
rattled. You know,
the guy.
Yo, I would not be here if I was salted. Trust me, I would not be here. I would not be here.
Every single
anyways,
trophy
yo.
comment, you've been rattled, bro.
But,
Hold
alright, cool.
that, man. Hold that.
We're
It's
gonna
like
close out
Carabao
the
Cup,
stream
by the
anyway.
way.
Big
What
up
a
to you,
trophy.
guys.
Yo,
Let's close
you
out
man,
the show, please,
relax.
before
Yes, that's
something
exactly
silly
what I'm trying to
happens.
do.
Thank you.
Yeah, trust me. Love to everyone that's locked in. We did get over 100 likes. You know what I'm saying? So big up to you lot. I'm sure we'll hit the subscriber mark as well. Back today, 4:30 p.m. UK time, Man United podcast. So obviously I'll be discussing the Carabao Cup final, looking ahead to the Wednesday game against West Ham as well. So yeah.
Next week, yeah.
Did you mean I don't have to? I don't have to
Move
do
on,
the show.
move on,
Is that
man.
what you said?
Move on.
Hey,
I don't have to do.
we can do the show, man.
Well,
Hey,
this
move
guy
on.
said don't do the show. You
Move
know.
on. That was so 8 hours ago, man. Move on.
Can
Let's
you
talk
let
about
us
stuff. Let's talk
close
about
the
stuff that
show,
matters.
please?
Let's talk about stuff that matters.
It's cool. You know, it's hilarious. The fact that I do that show every Monday. So yeah, 4:30 p.m. talking all things
No,
Manchester
no,
United.
postpone it. Go do
And then
something
11th,
else.
and then obviously, Battle of the North will be 7 p.m.
Oh.
Live. So you know that's going to be
Hey, hey.
Oh, yes.
Hey, is it
Battle of
live
the
or
North.
is it recorded?
Yeah, it's live. It's live.
Oh,
Hey.
I will be there
Yeah.
no
Nice.
matter what.
7 p.m.
I've been
Speak.
saving up my super chats for that show. That's, there.
Same here.
So yeah, as I was saying, there's actually a playlist for Battle of the North on this channel as well, people. So that
Ooh.
show on Filter Podcast as well. So if you ever miss it, I update that weekly. So you can just click there, you can find the playlist. Same on the actual channel as well. So if you just like the Q&As, for instance, there's a playlist for the Q&As. Same with Man United, any of the crossovers I do with the Big Six, plus more in it. So yeah, again, love to everyone that's locked in. And then 11:30 p.m. we'll be doing the most, which is the Premier League show. But I love to everyone who's locked in. Big up you lot, because we had well over 100 people in there for the majority. Say again?
Yep.
No mention of the cup final on that show.
No
Hey,
mention.
also,
All right, go on.
people, if you're watching this video back, which I notice a lot of you do,
just hit the like video. If you're not here during the thing, that's okay. Just hit the like video. Help the algorithm, help the channel grow.
You hit it twice.
100%. Yeah, we just let it go. But love to everyone that's up to. This has been the sarcasm. This has been the Sarcasm City. His heart was in the right place. So I'm like,
Yeah.
So yeah, hit the
Nice
like button,
words.
people. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Marcel, big up. And this has been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube.